Hello everyone, welcome to Inner Voice Tarot. This is Amanda here with another exciting video for you. I've been looking forward to recording this one all week, and so I'm so happy to be able to be here with you today and channel this information to you directly from Spirit. So today this video is going to be about what is your hidden talent. So let's find out what hidden talents there are to be uncovered and discovered for all 12 signs. Okay, first up is Aries. Let's get started with Aries. Aries, what is your hidden talent? The Knight of Swords. So you are a very fast thinker. You are able to jump into a situation and think about the options and move on them very, very quickly. You can see here with the Knight of Swords. So you are great at thinking of new ideas. You are great at looking outside the box and thinking of non-traditional ways of approaching a problem as a means of solving it. You have a lot of energy when it comes to how to use your mind and your thoughts to create what you want to see. So Aries, let's see how we can continue to develop this talent for you. This is a talent that's special for you. Not everyone has this talent, especially when faced with new situations or unexpected obstacles. Sometimes people can freeze or be emotionally overwhelmed, but the cards are saying you know how to think and then move into action right away. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So you have your fellow fire sign here that's coming out and supporting you. Some of you might also have Leo in your prominent placement, sun, moon, rising, potentially north node or 10th house as well. Okay, so what I'm seeing from these cards is that the Knight of Swords is about the mind and thinking. But with Leo here, Leo being ruled by the sun, what the cards are saying is that you can come out. You can come out of your mind and into the world and show people and showcase this talent that you have, because you can trust your thoughts. You can rely on your thoughts. You're not, you might have thought in the past that you were stupid or that you were wrong for thinking in this way or reacting in this way, but the card is saying, let your light shine. Okay. All right, Taurus, the Hanged Man. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, which is very interesting because the Hanged Man is not someone who I would normally associate with Taurus as a strength, and maybe that is why it is your hidden strength. The Hanged Man is someone who has a change of perspective, someone who is able to understand the ways that they have acted in the past and how those actions have led them to a less than ideal place in the present. And then being able to say, okay, I take ownership for the way that I thought and the way that I acted in that situation, and I am going to change how I approach it the next time I'm in that situation. So this is your hidden strength, Taurus, that you are able to look objectively at your actions, not internalize them, but understand that sometimes they do need some cleaning up or adjusting in order for you to have more success, fulfillment, and happiness going forward. So Taurus, you are more changeable than people give you credit for. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So what I get from this card with this waxing crescent moon, so the waxing phase of the moon is when it's building up. It just had its new moon and it's starting to build up eventually towards the full moon. So what I'm seeing from this is that you can build, you can manifest, you have the ability to start from nothing and create what you want to achieve and what your dreams are. And that's because you aren't as stubborn as people think, and you are able to move beyond your thoughts and your behaviors that you've taken and your comfort zone, and recognize that pushing yourself out of that area is what gives you your strength and what gives you your power. Gemini, what is your hidden talent? Okay, so we have the Five of Cups here. So what I get, Gemini, from this is that you have a lot of mental fortitude. You have a lot of mental strength. You know that things aren't perfect in your life, and you know that you're working on improving them, but you don't get bogged down in the emotions. You don't get depressed because things aren't going your way. You have a clear head on your shoulders. You know that things are not perfect in your life, and you know that there are things that you want to work on and improve, but also at the same time, you see that there are good things that are happening in your life, and so you don't let the things that you don't have yet get in the way of the happiness that you do currently have in your life. You have a lot of mental strength, and more mental strength than you know. You have the power to move out of sadness and depression. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So a lot of you might internalize and might be overwhelmed and depressed from the options you have or the work that you still feel like you need to achieve in your life in order to be happy. I get the sense that this talent that you have, where you're able to manage your emotions via your thoughts, is a really big life lesson for you, a karmic lesson for you, one of the big lessons that you were sent here to learn. Cancer. What is Cancer's hidden talent? The World. So Cancer, you can see the bigger picture. You are intuitive, you know the right path to be on, and you've been able to finish and break a lot of karmic cycles. This isn't necessarily something that you parade around and show to people, but at the end of the day, when you are by yourself, you know that you have supported yourself and been with yourself through some really difficult times in your life. Spirit, how can Cancer maximize this inner strength, this inner talent, this support that Cancer shows? A time for healing, balsamic moon. So what I get from this, Cancer, is that you have been through a lot and you have done a lot of healing, but a lot of that healing has been out of necessity. It hasn't necessarily been you electing to do that healing for yourself. It's you kind of being forced into a situation where you had to heal. And so what the cards are saying is that you should take time for yourself to sit back, relax, Don't force yourself into healing because it is something that happens naturally for you. You don't need to push yourself. You don't need to push yourself beyond what you feel is comfortable at this time. You are born within this cycle of healing and resolution, so you don't need to force it upon yourself. This is something that will happen regardless of the action that you take. Leo, what is your hidden talent? Do Leos keep anything hidden? Leo, your hidden talent is that you... Leo, your hidden talent is that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. A lot of people either tend to excel in math or excel in language and writing and communication, but the cards are saying here that whatever you set your mind to, you know how to get what you want. Let's see what the moon cards have to say. Luck is on your side, the moon in Sagittarius. So you have your fellow fire energy here that's happening. Some of you might have a dominant Sagittarius placement, sun, moon, rising, 10th house, or north node. And what I get from this is gratitude. Say your prayers, thank your ancestors, do your best to live in alignment with your higher self and higher purpose. And that is going to continue to expand and amplify your luck so that you can continue to look at and have a vision for and manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. Virgo, what is your hidden talent? Oh my goodness, Virgo. So you have the Two of Swords here and the Ace of Pentacles. So you might not have it all figured out when it comes to your thoughts and ideas and communication, but regardless, you're able to overcome indecision and worry and create regardless. So you are able to, I get from this that you can manage your anxiety. You have the strength and inner talent to manage anxiety in a way that other people aren't as gifted in this area. And that's through perseverance, that you are able to reduce your anxiety from building things and creating new things in the world. A lot of people get stuck in indecision because maybe their intuition is saying something different than what their mind is saying. And for you, it kind of all comes out in the wash anyway. Whatever discomfort as it relates to anxiety or feelings or indecisiveness that you have, you are able to move past those with the help of the spiritual world. And you're able to do that by creating, by putting pen to paper, by physically building something, by using your hands and putting in sweat equity. And that is how you are able to balance yourself and balance your mental health, is through physically creating on this earth. Let's see what the cards have to say for amplifying this talent. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So a lot of people don't know this about you, Virgo, but you're very connected to the moon. You're very connected to source. Some of you might be psychic, because what is here is this moon here at the top of the card, and the Two of Swords, and this new moon eclipse, which is one of the most powerful phases the moon makes every year. You have this ability to separate yourself from your thoughts and separate yourself from your feelings and give them up, give them to God, give them to the universe. And this is what you get in return. because this is a divine gift from the universe. So in a way, you are a magician. You can manifest because you're able to turn these low vibrational things of these repetitive thoughts and anxiety and stress, separate yourself from them by giving them up to a higher source. And the universe is blessing you with these new physical gifts. Oh, I'm jealous, Virgo. That's a great one. Libra, what is your hidden talent? What do people not know about you? King of Swords. So people underestimate you when it comes to your thoughts and your communication. Either that, or you don't really necessarily like to show people the level of depth that you have in terms of your communication and your thoughts. So I get that a lot of you are thinking about a lot of things, but don't necessarily want to be revealing them to others, that you understand that holding back sometimes gives you more power and strength in a situation than communicating everything. And I think that you are very self-aware of not oversharing. And I'm not saying this from a place of lack of trust, but this is from a place of power and control, and like controlling the narrative, being very, you are conscientious of how other people perceive you, and you can control how other people see you. And that is your strength. Spirit, how can Libra use this skill to the fullest potential? How can Libra maximize this hidden talent? Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So yeah, this is about manifestation with this new moon in Taurus and the physical world. The new moon is about releasing energy. So like the communication that you have, the words that you have, the thoughts that you have are manifesting in a physical way in the world. And you are connected to spirit, you are connected to source, you are divinely guided through this with this new moon in Taurus energy. You know how to use your thoughts and use your communication in order to make the reality that you want to see here on earth. Scorpio, what is your hidden talent? Scorpio, I feel like all of your talents are hidden because you hide them. Scorpio, so you do try to control how other people perceive you, but you want to be recognized. You love to be recognized. You love to be recognized. You love to feel accomplished. You love to hear that you have done a good job. Whoops. You love to hear that you've done a good job on something. And so that is actually your motivator for coming out of the shadows and into the spotlight, is the recognition. You have the talent. You have the talent. So don't doubt yourself when it comes to the public eye. I completely understand why you would want to stay in the shadows and stay behind the scenes. But the cards are saying come out into the light and be recognized for your strength, for your talents, for your skills, for your ability to tackle problems and solve problems. Your hidden talent is that you are actually a great public speaker and you have a great public presence. Hold your vision, fixed moon. This is great. Okay, so the fixed moon here, Scorpio is a fixed sign. But I feel like Scorpio can go either way. Yeah, Scorpio technically is a fixed sign, but Scorpio is also a water sign. So I feel like as a Scorpio, you a lot of times will react and bend and kind of be more flexible and mutable in that way, more so than the other fixed signs, just because you do have that emotional and spiritual water element to your sign. And so the cards are actually saying Don't change your message. Don't try to water things down. Don't try to change yourself for what you perceive other people will praise about your public presence. Be yourself. Sit high on your horse. Show people publicly what your passions are. Stand in your truth and in your identity. Don't feel like you need to change or react or respond, because some of those ideas that you're holding about the expectations that other people have for you are not correct or are outdated. And the cards are saying you have the strength, you have the strength, you have the power, you have the intellect, you have the ideas, you have the drive to shine. Don't dim your own light, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what is your hidden talent? Queen of Wands. Okay, and we have the Wands as the element of fire. So this Queen of Wands, I feel like, is just naturally you. This is something that you were born with. This is something that you felt throughout your entire life at different points in your childhood and in your adolescence and in your adulthood, is you know what makes you happy. That is a simple hidden talent, but oh my God, what a unbelievable gift for you to have. I'm sorry, I'm just getting emotional because it's so hard for so many people to know what makes them happy. And for you to be born with this gift and kind of know throughout your entire life, whether you let it show or not, you know deep down what this gift is. And some people search their whole lives to figure out what makes them happy, and a lot of them never find out. And what a blessed gift for you to have, Sagittarius. I'm very happy for you. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, but I'm very happy for you. That's a beautiful gift. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So maybe you feel like you've known for a long time what makes you happy. You're not exactly sure how to achieve it. You've thought about it in different ways. You know, it's interesting because you have the Queen of Wands here, Sagittarius, and then you have this moon in Gemini, which is in the astrological chart is completely opposite from you. So you might have felt a lot of opposition, public opposition with this full moon in Gemini. Maybe people telling you that, or maybe yourself telling you that you can't do this, you can't achieve this, what you're dreaming of and what really makes you happy is stupid, or it's not financially reasonable. There are probably a million different reasons why. You know what's really interesting is that when this full moon, okay, so in order for a full moon to be in the sign of Gemini, it means that the moon is in the sign of Gemini and exactly 180 degrees away, exactly opposite, the sun is in Sagittarius. So the sun is going to be helpful for you in order to achieve these goals. And I'm getting that from the full moon energy too, just because it's shining so bright, is put your happiness out there. Let your happiness shine. Get it out of your mind and don't doubt it. Don't question it. Get it out of your heart. And literally, like, your best luck, the way to navigate some of these obstacles and some of the no's that you may have received in the past is to push it out towards the front. Being able to shine light on what makes you happy is also going to amplify your luck in achieving this happiness in your daily life. Oh my God, Sagittarius. Look at you go, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorn, whoa. Capricorn doing the most. 2 cards. Oh, and Pentacles too. Okay, Capricorn, I see you. Okay, we've got the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. So you are really good at working and managing your finances. You are better at your work-life balance than you think that you are. And you are better at managing your money than you think that you are. This is just a very practical and straightforward reading for you. You have, as a Capricorn, you have a natural strength and affinity and infinity For the suit of pentacles, so your job, your home, your finances, your structure, your physical body, you naturally know how to focus on and achieve things in this realm. And the cards are saying, use your natural God-given talent. And can you help Capricorn to maximize these talents here? Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So I'm getting from this that you really like to master. You really like to master a certain skill or certain talent in order to feel comfortable with it. So dive in, do a deep dive, get into the details, start to learn and grasp and master the more technical aspects of what you are working on. So it could be doing a deeper dive into the area of finance and learning more of the technical concepts that are associated with finance. So it's not just, okay, deposits and withdrawals. Let's start to talk about cash on hand, cash flow. Start to dive deeper into these things that you are naturally good at. When it comes to balancing work and life, get into the details and figure out how you can maximize the physical aspects of your life. How can you maximize the food that you're eating? How can you maximize the time that you're spending? I know you love efficiency, so going deep into these areas where you are naturally good at and expanding in these areas is going to continue to sharpen your natural God-given talent in these areas. Aquarius, what is Aquarius hidden talent? Page of Pentacles. So some people don't know this about you because Aquarius, you can be a little aloof. You can be a little bit difficult to read sometimes and in your head sometimes. And so people kind of don't necessarily, like, people might be like, hello, Aquarius, like, are you with me? But the fact of the matter is you are more grounded than people gave you credit for. And you do like the finer things in life. You like to look good. You like to present well. You like to take care of yourself physically. You like going to the gym. You like eating healthy. You like getting your nails and your hair done. So the card is saying here with the Page of Pentacles, you have a natural gift to be grounded in any situation. That's really nice because you can think about things and you can examine and analyze concepts and things that are more heady, but you are able to bring them down and ground them and make them into a physical reality. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So you are building here. You are building towards something with this waxing moon energy. The waxing moon happens after the new moon and when the moon is going around the zodiac, and eventually we'll be building towards the full moon that happens. So you are building, you're gaining momentum here. And it's interesting too with this Page of Pentacles, this is not someone who has mastered the suit of Pentacles. This is not the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is still in a learning phase, but you have this like natural inquiry. You have this natural fascination and curiosity with the physical world that a lot of people don't know about you and don't necessarily see about you. And the card is saying, continue to build on it, continue to master it. This is not something that you're gonna feel 100% comfortable with overnight, but something that you've been growing and developing over time and are gonna continue to grow and develop and eventually be able to master. Pisces, what is Pisces' hidden talent? Okay, I actually love this for Pisces. because I feel like Pisces can get a bad rap about responding to a situation with the energy that they've been given. So like if someone comes at you and they have an attitude, then like you're gonna give an attitude back. Or if someone is stingy with you, you're going to be stingy back to them. And so what this Chariot card is saying is that you can rise above the duality. You can rise above that like back and forth type of reciprocity here, because this is you. You're above that. So you actually do have the strength and ability to guide. You actually have the strength and ability to guide other people's behavior based on your behavior. Even though Pisces is mutable, you think about Pisces being more reactive rather than proactive. This card is saying that you actually do have a hidden talent and affinity to create the reaction that you want in other people. So this is like a two-way street here, Pisces. Like it's not just you reacting to the world, it's that your world around you will change when you start acting differently. Pisces, I love that for you. I think that's great. How can our Pisces friends continue to hone this hidden talent? Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Okay. So it's interesting because I was feeling a Gemini energy coming from this, but I also, for me personally, I feel like Gemini and Pisces are related, not only because they're both mutable signs, but because there's two. It's the same way that I feel like Libra is kind of like clumped into that too, is that the glyph for Pisces is the two fish, and the glyph for Gemini is the twins. And so like you have this potential, the cards are saying you have this potential. Which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the good twin or do you want to be the bad twin? That's what the card is saying. So figure out how you can be the leader in this situation where there are two people. Because if you are not being deliberate with your communication, with your thoughts, with your words, with your behavior, then that means if you aren't deliberately thinking about that stuff and doing it in a purposeful way, then it means that what is happening is that you're just reacting to what's coming in and what's happening for you. So keep that in mind as you continue to hone and strengthen this ability for yourself. Wow, guys, that was so informative. So I hope you liked that information. I know I definitely got something out of it. So please stay tuned for more videos like this on my page, and I will see you next time. Bye.